and great love and light, illuminators. Wendy here if you're new. Thanks for being with me in this now moment. Enjoying my coffee down here. Look at all the hickory. All these hickory nuts. Giant hickory tree up here. And I'm just taking it all in because there's only here and now. This all changes so quickly once things start to grow. As I anticipate my own growth. I should say, not anticipate, well, maybe. Yeah, anticipate my own growth. The next step. Oh, there's the crows again. Oh, that is so weird. Nadia, I saw your message, I read your message, the whole crow message, and then it disappeared. So I don't know if you deleted it, which is okay, and that's fine. But I just wanted to tell you I saw it and I read it, and there's so many synchronicities with that. The whole story, but I don't know what happened at the comment. I don't know if it disappeared or if you just decided to delete it. But yeah, we have a lot in common with that subject as well. Anyway, the crows. Wow, that just made me think of it. Pondering, I guess maybe was the word. Just sitting here wondering, what's my next step? What do I want out of my life? What do I want to plant? How long am I going to be here? Do I want to plant something that's going to, like the garden, it's empty here now. Contemplating. Maybe that was the word I was looking at. Contemplating what to do next and where. Entertaining my own limiting belief systems these last few days, boy, that's for sure. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, yikes. Wow. But and then I remember, as I sit here now, there's only now. I only have to worry about now. Plant what I want to plant now. Don't worry about, we were talking about planting fruit trees. I'm like, well, it takes a long time to produce fruit. Are we going to be long enough? And the answer is always, it doesn't matter. If you want to put it in now, put it in now. It could be for you, it could be for somebody else, but so what? This is why I love meditating outside, being outside. Me, my higher mind, my guides, we get to play about human consciousness, deep belief systems. And we say deep because they feel like they're so deep, buried. Buried. But right now I see, it's just things growing and thriving and reminding myself that there's only now. It doesn't matter what didn't work before. There's always a different way, a different perspective, a different way to try something. And one of the beautiful things about living here in this particular, part of the country is being able to immerse myself. Oh, there's the rocks. Oh, here, I'll take a little walk. I thought I really needed to get up and take a walk. I've been doing so much yard work and using muscles I haven't used in a long time, and yikes. And I think, my gosh, why am I so sore, and I want to do so much. And even right now, just holding the camera is, fatiguing a bit. But I love it so much. Look at these absolutely amazing stones, you guys. If you're new, my husband Dave and I live in Central Alabama. And for a variety of reasons, chose this home a little over 3 years ago. Which most of those reasons are no longer, although I shouldn't say that. It created some new considerations, even though the reasons we bought it were different, but primarily because this is why. We wanted to live surrounded by trees and nature. No immediate neighbors. The biggest challenge I found, though, is that walking. And this is a private road, which, we don't, there's only like a house at the end of that road, where the little lake is. And so it is a private road, so we typically don't walk down there. With Abby too, because they have dogs, and it's just, it's just out of consideration. But that's it. I mean, I gotta put this down. And I really wanted to take you guys around too and see the crepe myrtles. Yeah, I know. I wonder too when I'm doing these videos. I know it. Does it have anything to do with, what does that have to do with spirituality and, well, everything? This is my spirit walking. You guys are all walking spirits. We all are. And everything looks different from a different perspective, doesn't it? Everything looks different from a different perspective. And boy, have I been exploring. Yeah, there we go. Exploring perspectives. Yeah, my arm's getting tired. But look at these crepe myrtles. Now you would think, talk about perspective, so there's the front porch. So you guys can see we do, videos sitting up there on our front porch. So you can see the elevation's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty high. So when you're sitting on the front porch, these babies look pretty small. But actually, they're like as tall as me. So, and some are taller. But when you look at something from far away or close up, sorry, my arm's really getting tired. Hang on. Let's see if I can prop that up there for a second. And this is just one of them. That's just one of them. And some of them are even taller than I am. But yeah, perspective is everything, isn't it? Perceive. The first of the 9 powers from the Council of 9. Perceive. Oh, there's hawks flying over right now. How are you perceiving your reality? Yep, look at them all. So it is very amazing to me. Perception. Perception is your reality. And then I think, wow, there's just so much to take care of here. So much to do that I physically can't do it all. I can't do enough, and I'm not enough. And I want so many things, and I picture it all. And yet I know I only have this now moment, and every little step that I take, no matter what it is perfect. I don't know, how do I want to say this? I'm very real with myself. I don't play mind games with myself, and kind of have always been a person that kind of meets things pretty head on, including these darn belief systems. And it's like, I don't want to, it's like, how do I say this without focusing on the negative beliefs? But they're not negative, they're just beliefs. And so that's what I guess I want to say before I set this down. Their belief systems are just belief systems until you define it as negative or positive. It just is what it is. If it's negative, if it makes us feel anything less than loved, supported, guided, then I guess we would perceive that as negative. That's separative. It's not inclusive. It separates us from source. And that's not who we are. We are source. In anything that I've ever done, I just jumped in, never said I couldn't do it, and I just did it. Just jumped right in. And took every step day by day. And it wasn't like I liked everything or that was, it wasn't like that at all. Sometimes quite the contrary. But it showed me what I preferred and what I didn't. Sorry, I hope it's not too windy. Turn around. And my belief systems change. All of ours do, moment by moment. And we have to remember that too when we think about things like oracle cards and any divination tools, any information we receive. Remember that you're changing billions of times per moment, and all that information is always going to pertain to the energy of that moment by moment, and that can change. The point of the readings and all of the channelings and information we receive and guidance we receive is moment by moment. It gives you the opportunity to decide. Do you like that energy, or do you not like that energy? Do you like what you're thinking and feeling about whatever you're thinking and feeling, or do you not like it? And then how do you want to perceive it? And then how do you want to choose to act on it? Again, the Council of Nine is over and over, well, not over and over, I don't mean it that way, but that connection of these ideas is here we are into the second month of our year of 9, 2025. And once again, they're inviting me to see things in like threes, and that's just what's for me right now is like I'm looking at the 30-day increments, for example. I don't know, I'm sort of just seeing time differently, a lot differently. It's really, really, for me, like that sense of having that experience of it's speeding up, it's getting faster. But I know everything that I do out of acts of love are necessary in that moment for whatever it is. Oh, it's so pretty out there. And literally, these skies, the skies here are so blue. It's incredible. I just wanted you guys to see the water. And way beyond the trees are other lakes and little lakes and ponds. But I thought, well, let's zoom in and see what we can see. Ooh, sorry, my arms are really shaky. Oh, yeah, that's bad, sorry. Yeah, muscle fatigue, guys. I know. See, I don't want to focus on that. See, there you go. See, there it is. My belief system right in front of you. There is my belief system. But I also understand, we have, we're here to have a human experience. And I guess that somehow comes with, physical, physical pain and all of that, but then I think, God, that's just a belief too, so I do challenge my beliefs. I have no idea this camera, I don't know why, and the camera keeps like pausing, like, I don't know, for some reason this camera does that sometimes. did not grab any oracle cards. I was going to bring some cards down, but I just really came down to take a walk, sit down here, think about what I wanted to do with the garden. These 2 trees did not make it. The animals got to them, and yeah. So it was supposed to be a peach and a fig, but yeah. So now we've decided that if we're doing any fruit trees, they're going inside the fence. So that's another thing, but these are just these are not problems, you know. It's just the stuff of life. But yeah, you know, my family, and they're having real problems, and when I say real problems, you know. Oh, sorry. I realize, okay, that noise that my camera makes, sorry. It's there's a stand on the back, a kickstand, but it doesn't work anymore, so it flops around. And in my videos, I kept hearing that noise. Flip, clip. Sorry about that. I'll be more mindful. I need a new case for my phone anyway. So I don't know. The answer is, yeah, that tree's got to go too. The answer is, we only have now. And that is all there is now. So even if it's something as simple as reading a book, taking a walk, and that's in my own focus on doing things different and better, is getting up and moving more, getting out and appreciating, taking walks here, up and down the hills, and it does make me feel better. And it's funny because I want to be stronger to do the things that I really love to do, so that I can do them with ease and grace. So I guess today I just wish you ease and grace. Remember, it's only now. Sometimes you gotta walk with your face to the wind. And like Jerry Hicks says, if you don't have your own goal, maybe become part of someone else's. Become part of someone else's journey. And you know, with that, you guys, thank you. Just thank you for being a part of mine. And of course, my desire has always been, you know, to also meet people, whether it's, you know, I'm so fortunate to meet people from all over the world through technology. And yet I really want to, you know, have that human interaction too. That touch, feel, that whole thing, you know. Look into your eyes. Have amazing conversations. Explore each other's energy. Remind you you're not alone. Oh, sorry, that kickstand. Okay, I'm playing anyway. My love for you and all that is eternal, infinite. an infinite number of parallel realities, and an infinite number of dimensions. Nashani iti san exhibitional kunde shayawa hari ija awaha awa hinimi mianama ana ite eteke atua koto e amaina ya shatuku unu mashia iva hanani anani nana wakatekili avashano bestia shunku. Nyala Maroko Amina. Fani Meliala Maroma Ateaka. Shashuno. Anzuno Tokonte Savashanimi. Amaroma Alanaki Tevitspatse. Anu aive mamoroma akalinte shuti asana nalimi intoro funny thing is I rarely sit still other than when sleeping, pretty much, or meditating. There's always something to do and explore and learn. Always something to share. And no, not every day is easy. Not every day do I move in ease and grace, whether it's in thought or word or motion or action. But every day I get to perceive and choose and act. And through that we grow and transform and we learn. And we forget and we begin again. There's only now. And I love you for being in this now, in this way, now moment with me. Shali Ana Anina Ata. And I'm in a deep connection right now with the hybrid children. Nasha Ina Kayoma. Anami Anamalavi Anaka. We love you so very much. Nairoma Ana. We're coming home.